we're taking a look at the upgraded version of the Labrador e-bike from Puckipuppy. This is the Labrador Pro. Let's get into it. The Puckipuppy Labrador Pro comes in a step-over version only and has 4 color options: plating gray, orange, gray, and line camouflage. The recommended rider height is 5'4" to 6'6". Out of the box, the bike's going to go 20 miles per hour throttle only and 28 miles per hour with pedal assist. We went ahead and unlocked the bike in the settings and we're able to get 28 miles per hour throttle only as well. You're going to have a 750 watt hub motor branded Puckipuppy, and you'll get 1350 watts peak power. You'll also have up to 120 newton meters of maximum torque. You're going to have a 48 volt 20 amp hour battery, and it's going to be nested to the underside of the down tube, and you'll be able to charge it on or off the bike. To charge it on the bike, you're just going to lift up this tab and charge it right here. To charge the battery off the bike, you're going to insert your key, turn it, it's going to release the battery, and then you'll just flip this safety latch open, take it right out. And up at the top, you'll have a battery strength indicator. To reinsert the battery, you're just going to line it right back up, push it in place, and remove your key. Simple as that. You also have a 48 volt 2 amp hour charger. The bike weighs 67 pounds and you have a payload capacity of 400 pounds, and Puckipuppy says you'll get a range of 40 to 80 miles. I'm sure that's going to be in pedal assist level 1 on flat ground with a light rider. 26 by 4 inch tires with a nice aggressive off-road tread. And I'll tell you what, these tires handled really well on some of the off-road trails. You're going to have some Logan hydraulic disc brakes with 180 millimeter rotors, and they did really well on our brake test. The bike's made with 661 aluminum alloy, and as far as the looks, this lined camo looks super sharp on this bike, and it looks really cool in person. One of the biggest upgrades on the Labrador is the torque sensor, so now the bike's going to match your pedal efforts while pedaling, and it just makes for a much more real smooth ride. The kickstand's to the rear of the bike, which is nice because it doesn't interfere with the pedals when you're backing the bike up. You also have suspension to the rear of the bike, and it's branded Puckipuppy. Puckipuppy always seems to have a really comfortable seat. This one's pretty wide, it's comfortable, and it's complemented really well with the rear suspension. The fenders and rear rack don't come with the bike, but you can purchase them on the Puckipuppy website. Up to the front, you're going to have an integrated front light that seems pretty bright. You also have a reflector below it. So not only do you have a tail light, but you also have brake lights. And when you turn off the tail light, the brake lights still work. The handlebars are pretty straight across, and I do like the fact that they have these nice rubber grips. They have a spot to rest your palm, and they lock to the inside so they don't move while you're riding. On the left side of the handlebars, you have a thumb throttle and control pad. And on the right side of the handlebars, you'll have your 8-speed Shimano trigger shifter. You're going to have suspension to the front of the bike. You'll have preload adjustment and lockout. Shimano Altus derailleur, plastic pedals with reflectors, and a single-sided chain guard. On the control pad, you'll have a power button, an up button, a down button, and a light button. At the bottom will be your horn. To power up the bike, you hold down the power button. Once powered up, you'll see things like your live speed. This bar here is going to be your battery strength indicator, and the outside bar here shows what pedal assist level you're in, 1 through 5, and you change it by hitting the up or down button. If you press the light button, it turns on the headlight. If you hold the down button, it'll put the bike into a walking mode. If you hold down the down arrow and the light at the same time, it'll take you into your average speed, max speed, tripometer, and odometer. To exit, you just hit the light button again. To get into your settings, you're going to hold the up and down button at the same time. That brings you into your first group of settings where you can change your brightness, the units, startup mode, reset your tripometer. To exit out, you just hit that light button again. And to get into the advanced settings, you're going to hold all 3 buttons down: your up, your down, and your light button at the same time. And that brings you into a second group of settings, and there you can unlock the speed of the bike, change your power assist, your voltage level, your wheel diameter, your magnets, your riding modes, intensity settings, and you could factory reset it. To exit out, just hit the light button again. I don't recommend you change any settings unless you know what you're doing, and if you do change them, make sure you write them down so you can go back to them or hit the reset factory settings. The Puckipuppy Labrador. It is some smooth looking camo. You're going to have suspension up front and in the back. And look at the size of this back rack. And really wide seat. Let's hit the road. On the left side of the handlebars, we have our thumb throttle and our control pad. On the right side, we're going to have our 8-speed Shimano trigger shifter. So let's come down here like we normally do, drop it into pedal assist level 0, and pedal it like a regular pedal bike. So we are in 0, and we'll bring it down to gear 3. Flat ground, we're moving this bike no problem. Let's see how that balance is. Okay, we can balance the front end. Don't recommend anyone ride with no hands. Just want to show you how balanced that front end is. So let's keep going here and put it in gear 2. We're going up a slight incline. We're still moving our legs nice. Drop it in 1. As that incline gets higher, I brought it down to 1, and you can see my legs are moving. They're moving pretty freely. So that gives you an idea. You'll be able to move this bike. You just may be walking it up hills, but you'll be fine on straightaways and downhill, no doubt about it. We're gonna come out here to the main road, put the bike in gear 8 and pedal assist level 5. We're gonna test it out of the box, throttle only and pedal assist. Let's see how quick we can get this bike going. 13, 19, 20, 22, 24, 26, 27, 28. We have a headwind and we still made it to 28. We made it to 28 miles per hour with pedal assist. Let's slow it down and see how quick that throttle goes. So there's 10 miles an hour, 12, 15, 18, 19, 20, and it backed off. So it looks like out of the box, you'll be able to get this bike up to 28 miles per hour with pedal assist and 20 miles per hour throttle only. We'll pull over up here, unlock the bike, and see what that does for us. And it is windy. Strong headwind coming at me, and this bike barreled right up to that top speed without any issue. I mean, the trees are blowing pretty hard here, folks. I don't know if the GoPro does it any justice, but it is windy, really windy. We're gonna unlock this bike. So to get into the advanced settings, we're gonna have to hit the up, down button, and the light button at the same time. So we'll go ahead and hold all 3 down. That gets us into the settings, and the first one is the speed limit. You're gonna hit the power button once. That brings you into the speed limit, and we'll just go ahead and increase it by hitting the up button and take it up as high as it goes. And that's going to be, looks like it was 61. So now we'll go ahead and hit the power button again to lock in our change. And if we go down and check our speed limit, we're set to 61. This bike should be unlocked to top speed. Let's check it out and see how quick that throttle goes now. So we'll come out here, we'll go in the road, we'll check out our 0 to 20 and 0 to top speed and see how we do. This bike has a nice amount of pickup. It just wants to go. I could feel it. 0 to 20 and 0 to top speed. Here we go. Okay, we're doing 6, 10, 11, 14, 17, 19, there's 20, that was like 9 seconds, And now we're shooting past 20. Now that this bike is unlocked, there's 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 28.5, 29. There's 29.8, 29.7, and we're going uphill. 29.7. That's really good. 29.7, and I'm 255 pounds. So this bike is pulling some serious weight as well, and that was throttle only. Let's see if the bike speed is matching the speed of the GPS. So the bike says 5, GPS is 5, 9, 9, 11, 11, 13, 13, 15, 15, 16, 16, 20, 20. So yeah, the GPS and the bike are matching up perfectly. So when we hit 30 miles per hour, we were really doing 30 miles per hour. We're gonna check out the 5 different pedal assist levels, just casually pedaling, and see how quick this bike goes in each assist level. Make sure we're in pedal assist level 1, and I'll put this up on the screen so you can see the speed we're going. Here we go. Pedal assist level 1, we're doing 3, 7, 8. Pedal assist level 2, we're doing 9, 10, 12, 13. 3, we're doing 14, 15, 16, 17. 4, we're doing 18, 19, 20, 22, 23. And then in 5 is going to give us the rest of it at 26, 27, 28, 29. There's 30. There's 30. I just saw 31. 32. So I just saw 32 pop up on that screen. Okay. We are jamming. That was really good. We're still doing 32, and I'm not ghost pedaling. So that's a good thing. No ghost pedaling. I'm impressed with this bike. Yeah. We're gonna do a brake test. As soon as we hit this line with this random sock on it, we're gonna hit our brake. Each parking space is about 9 feet. We're gonna test it out at 20 miles per hour and then top speed. 20 mile an hour brake test. Here we go. That's 16, 17, 19. There's 20 miles per hour right here. Beautiful. 20 miles per hour, just over 2 spaces. This is about as far as we can go. Here we go. Brake test. 15 miles an hour. 18. 22. 25. 26. 28. 29. Wow. Okay. 3 3/4 of a space at 29 miles per hour. Wow, that's really good. When you get to 29 miles per hour, it gets a little sketchy. So 3 3/4 of a space at 29 miles per hour. So this is my pedaling posture right here, and you can see I'm sitting up straight. You will lean forward a little bit, especially when you're out there and you're really hitting some of them trails and you're riding the bike hard. You're gonna wanna be in this position, just like this, leaning forward a little bit. But then when you're cruising around, you can be in an upright position like this. So yeah, and this is my pedaling posture. Let me show you the turn radius. So you can see there's no issue turning this bike as well. We can turn it in a small 9-foot parking space. Pretty simple. You're going to want to keep both hands on the handlebars. And that's just because they tend to drift a little bit. So you can see when I let go of the handlebars, I really have to balance it to keep it up because they want to turn. So keep both hands on your handlebars. So you're going to have front and rear suspension on this bike. Not too shabby. Let's get a feel for it out here in some semi-rough terrain. Let's go to pedal assist 5 and let's pedal it and see how it does. So we're in pedal assist level 5, doing 15, 17, 20, 22, 25. So it doesn't look like we're gonna have any problem getting up to speed with pedal assist. Now let's see how quick we can get throttle only. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So throttle only or with pedal assist, you'll be able to cut through some semi-rough terrain with ease. So let's get a feel for this Labrador off-road. Here we go. Here comes the route test. Yeah. Oh yeah. Something definitely felt like it was bottoming out, and it's probably that fork. I'm gonna have to see if that preload adjustment's tight enough, but some pretty heavy duty roots there. We're gonna come over here to that short but steep little incline and see if this bike goes up it throttle only. It has a slow start to the throttle, but once it starts going, it's going. So here we go, throttle only, and yes, it made it. So throttle only, we made it up. Again, not all bikes make it up that, but this one did. So we can't make it up this hill throttle only just because it's too steep. But if you put the bike down to gear 1, pedal assist level 5, and just pedal through it, you'll make it up steep hills, even ones like this. Here we go. I'm actually doing it with ease, which is surprising. But yeah, we did it. Let's see how the Labrador Pro does in the sand. The seas are mad today, and it is windy. Wow, the beach is closed. So they closed off the beach here, so you can't get to the shoreline. So we're gonna be in the really loose stuff over here to the right. We're gonna really put this bike to the test. And this is some pretty heavy duty sand here, folks. It is some heavy duty sand. Woo! This stuff here near the shoreline is a little more packed down. Not too shabby. Wow, there's a lot of dead fish. Let's go in the deep stuff and see how it does. Not bad. Not bad at all. It's wanting to give up on me a little. But woo, we'll just dig right through it. This sand is really deep. Coming through. Right behind you. Coming through. Here we go. Woo. Man, these dead fish are just popping under the tires. It's kind of gross. Woo. Oh, snap. That got us wet. Oh. This is really thick, really deep sand. This bike can ride in the beach on some light sand or in some pretty thick stuff. But when you get into that foot deep sand, even a truck will get stuck. So what are some of my final thoughts? I like the fact that this bike has Logan hydraulic disc brakes. Any bike that goes over 30 miles per hour should have hydraulic disc brakes. I like that it has a torque sensor. I like the hand grips that they lock to the inside and they have a spot to rest your palm. I like that it has front and rear suspension. I wish they'd maybe do a little bit something better with that front fork. I do feel like it's bottoming out. I tightened down the preload as far as it can go, but maybe that could be a little bit better. Comes with an integrated front and rear light, has a horn. I love the way this lined camo looks. That pattern is awesome, and it looks really good in person. 26 by 4 inch, nice, sweet looking meaty fat tires. The fenders in the back rack are options on the website, so if you want to purchase those, you can go ahead and do that. I like the fact that you can get the top speed on this bike with pedal assist or throttle only. Okay, that's going to wrap this one up for the test ride and review on the Puckipuppy Labrador Pro. And if you're interested in purchasing this e-bike, there'll be links in the description along with any available coupon codes. And thank you to those of you that are using those links. So like always, thanks for watching, ride safe, have fun, see ya!